on our properties, if we want to attract wildlife, if we want to provide nectar and pollen for pollinators, then we need to remove invasive plant species from those environments. They're not providing the same kind of resources for wildlife as our native species.
Just 5 years ago, this was, what was it called, bouncing bet?
Bouncing bet.
And like Dame's rocket, these awful invasives that people cultivate in their gardens, but once you get it here, it just takes over. So we covered it in black plastic for
just a year.
And then grew all these plants from seed. And now, I mean, it's thriving.
I feel that invasive plant species are really something that people can do something about. I know that, climate change is a very challenging topic because sometimes we feel that our own actions are not the only thing that we need to be doing. The good news is with invasive plants, we can all get out there and do our part. So on your own property, for sure, you can learn to identify invasive plant species. You can start learning how to remove them yourself, or you can hire someone to help you remove them. And there are many land trusts or Audubons or even state parks that have work days where you can go and help with invasive plant removal. There are also community science programs where you can help by being sort of a first responder to alert people that there may be an invasive pest or an invasive plant in your area. So there's lots of different ways that you can become involved and participate to help improve our habitats, from your own property all the way up to helping our state and nonprofit land managers.
Biodiversity is really important, especially to native pollinators. So we need a diversity of plant life in order to support those 12,000 species of butterflies and moths in the world. And the less diversity that you have in a system, the more likely it is to be hurt by a stressor. So if we have a wide monoculture swath and an invasive insect comes in, that might wipe out all of that monoculture of trees or other plants.
We think of biodiversity as being kind of an insurance policy so that we can maintain the whole suite of species over time.